99% of the time when someone starts print on demand, they start with the exact same product as everybody else, graphic t-shirts. So today I'm going to talk about 5 other print on demand products that you probably didn't think to offer and that I haven't really seen discussed on places like YouTube before. And at the end, I will be including one extra honorable mention product that has been blowing off the shelves recently. And the first one I want to share is Up hoodies. If you look at the stats on these, there are tons of searches and not that much competition. If you take a look, you're going to see a bunch of best sellers, and on these you're able to design the front pocket along with the back of the sweatshirt. And quite a lot of the best sellers in this product were added within the last few months. If we take a look here, some were added a month ago, 2 months ago. The highest selling one was listed just 3 months ago because people are starting to catch on to these. And because of these, most of the ones that I've seen are selling for quite decent prices, usually around or over USD $35, along with a pretty hefty shipping. Given that this is one of the top selling zip-up sweatshirts, it has a $13 shipping, which means people are willing to fork out some extra money for this. If I were to sell these, I would be selling these on the Gildan 18600, which is available with Printify, and it's available through Monster Digital, which is a well-known, really well-used print provider that's available on Printify. And you can get these from as low as $19.95 if you have Printify Premium, with shipping from $6.99. One thing I've noticed with these is a lot of the best sellers are personalized, where they're able to add their name. Say if they're a nurse, add their nurse name to the corner. If they're a mom, have the name at the top, or add in like a date personalization. And then this one doesn't even have a back design, but a lot of them would probably do really well if you also provided a back design to go with it. So if t-shirts aren't your vibe and regular crew neck sweatshirts aren't your vibe, considering offering zip up because there is less competition from them. There are probably so many niches that do not have this available to them that you can offer. The next one I have for you is woven blankets. I bet you didn't even know that you could print on demand these. Well, they look like this. They're very cottagecore. They're throw blankets. They have the tassels at the end. And if you go through here, you can see a bunch of bestsellers with this product, like this one here. We have this note one here. A few of them don't look quite like the woven one that we were looking for, but we have some of these ones here, these here, and I'm going to show you exactly how you can get these print on demanded, if that's a word. And you can get these from a print provider called Guten. They're another print on demand supplier with some original products like this woven blanket, which I haven't seen offered by any other supplier out there. These start at $26 and the largest size does go up to $45, but this really screams quality. When you look at something like this, it does not look like it would be something that's just print on demand. And there are people charging up to $179 for these blankets. That's a very big difference between $54 for the largest size and $179. And they're also charging shipping as well. And if you take a look at this, this looks pretty similar to that product we had just taken a look at. We have this one as well, which has sold over 2,600 times, and they are charging $69.95 for the 72 by 54 option. And then we have this one as well, another Etsy pick. It is $179 for that option that was only $54 from Guten. It's an Etsy pick and something that you can offer as well. The next one I have for you is kind of a group of products, but custom glass drinkware. We have this store where you can pick if you want a city map on a wine glass, on a beer glass, on a sipper glass, and you can pick from any of the options here. We have this bestseller here where you can get your custom birth flower along with your name on a wine glass. This store here just offers these as well, so you're able to pick from a bunch of different customized options depending on maybe dudes want more of a whiskey glass, you can do a shot glass, you can do a wine glass, any option that you prefer to sell, or multiple of them. And Printify has all the options for this. Glass ornament, something separate, but we still have things like the wine glass, the whiskey glass, the rock glass, the wine glass, I said that one already, the sipper glass, we have the pint glass, another glass shot glass, That's a lot of words of saying glass, but all the options are right from Printify itself. Like the 2 bestsellers that we just saw with these products, I'd see that these are more customized gifts options. So if someone just bought their first home or moved into a new home, this is something to celebrate that. If someone just gave birth, for bachelorette gifts, I could see these doing so well as customized gifts for people. The next one I have for you is Tapestries. And Tapestries are just pretty much, they look like blankets, but these giant things that you hang on your wall for decoration. And you can see in here, we have a lot of customized bestsellers in this niche, but we're starting to see more in this niche as well. Funny how my woven blankets also come up in this search, but we have some right here. We have this mountain tapestry that's doing really well. And then we also have things like Bachelorette doing really well with this tapestries as well. I've seen Bachelorette and events doing really well with tapestries, like for a bridal shower, or we have decorations for a bachelorette party like this one and like the other one that we saw as well. We have a lot of customized bestsellers, some where they can fully add their photo, some where they're already kind of given a prompt like this one, pick your favorite album covers. We have ones that are just aesthetic, which go with someone's vibe of their house, maybe to match the woven blankets that we had taken a look at earlier. Or another one that made me think of these first are just really weird tapestries. I go to music festivals, I absolutely love them. And when you do the camping, every single person pretty much has just the wildest tapestry you've ever seen. Things that make you giggle, like this weird one, Be Respectful for Daddy. I'm sorry for saying that on camera. And if we scroll down, we have ones like Bad Beep Only. I don't know if I can say that, but you know what I'm going for. We have this one, I don't want to cook anymore, I want to die. If you have been looking at t-shirts recently, and I talked about it on this channel as well, unhinged stuff just does crazy. And on Printify, you can see that we have 2 options right here for the tapestries, starting as low as $9.20 when you have Printify Premium. The next one is one I have talked about in one video before, but this is desk mats. Especially cottagecore desk mats seem to be really doing well if you take a look at ones like these, and you can make these with AI. And I did do a video a while back, if you look up desk mats, on where I actually designed using AI some desk mats similar to this and in other niches as well, because you don't want to compete with the person who's already best selling in these. You want to find a way to stick out and create your own store catering to a different audience that perhaps hasn't been offered yet. These are called desk mats or mouse pads. You can order them usually in different sizes. This one here, conference call Bingo, is hilarious and super different. And these are the types of things you need to be thinking outside of the box. Even simple patterns can do really well on a product like this because it's something aesthetic that you put in your room. So it's great for gamers, people who want a custom photo as their desk mat. Custom usually just does really well for everything, but now you'll probably have to stick out because this has been offered as a custom photo a few times already. So again, find a way to carve out your own niche within these products. And you can see in Printify, there are a bunch of different options in here, including ones starting from $4.30. And if you want to stick out even more, there's ones with wrist rests. That's hard to say, wrist rests. Then we have LED gaming mouse pads. So actually all the sides light up, which is really sick, and it hasn't been offered by too many people. So you can see this one here. So maybe you offer this product to stand out from the competition. And last but not least, my honorable mention, and I didn't count this as a product because at the beginning I did say not t-shirts, but this is t-shirts with a twist. So it's still a way to stick out from being like everyone else who offers the same t-shirt when they start. And this is the new trend called baby tees. And it's pretty much kid-sized shirts, but put on adults, because people are really liking this current look of this tight, smaller t-shirt on usually a woman's frame. And when you start going through a lot of the bestsellers, you're gonna see that usually the designs on these are really simple, or they're usually kind of unhinged as well. Like I love my attitude problem, but usually, again, the designs on this are kept pretty simple, and those are usually the ones that are popular now. We have this one, hilarious, but daddy, I love him. We usually see a lot of like fruits I've been noticing on this as well. We have things like Pride and Prejudice. Here we go. We have some more really unhinged ones. I got a lobotomy done at Toyotathon. Super random, super hilarious, but a lot of these have just been selling like hotcakes in the last few months. And usually when people are selling these, they're actually selling the kids heavy cotton Gildan 5000B. Mouthful, I know, but you can get this from Printify, and it's literally using kid sizes again as adult sizes because they're supposed to fit very tightly. So if you wanted to stick out in the print-on-demand crowd by offering something different, consider one of these products. A little disclaimer, I really suggest picking one that you actually would buy yourself. It makes designing and selling for that product so much more fun. So if you're a gamer, maybe you want to sell desk pads. If you are very aesthetic at home, maybe you want to sell woven blankets. If you go to music festivals like me and want your own tapestries, maybe time to make some tapestries. If you found any of this useful, I please ask if you could drop a like and subscribe. It would help my YouTube channel so much. Thank you guys, and I'll see you next week.